And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Kris Bubic.
Oh, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Happ makes the grab, one away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alex Kirilloff.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games.
Austin Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Royce Lewis at the plate now. That's ball one. Now a fly ball to right center. On his way over. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Denver, on the hill here today, Steven Matz.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner at second, nobody out. This one rolled to Kirilloff. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Ian Happ.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Fought off foul. Castro stands at third with one gone of the inning. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Martin hustling after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Luis Garcia. That one misses. Ball one. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Sean Bouchard, the next to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
The pitch. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 3 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, James Outman. And the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Bubic. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the series, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Ground ball, left side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And another ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Wouldn't chase that time. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
That's out to center field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The catcher, Drew Romo.
Man at first. Next for Colorado, Drew Romo. Romo in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Tovar aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one, back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Castro.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground. Tosses across to first. That's the third out. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We played two full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Twins 1. On to the third inning, and now for the Twins, Moises Ballesteros. The pitch. That misses, and that is ball one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Garcia drifts towards it, corrals it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here is Austin Martin. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
0-2.
The Twins trailing by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strike.
In the air, left field, sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, that's foul.
And a pitch. Off the mark there. 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Good eye in that spot. The Twins down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Into the fountain, and that splashes down for a homer. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now James Outman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Out to short. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Ian Happ bops one out of here. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Lewis racing over to make the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, and he's already singled in this game. Ball 1 there. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. And another ball. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now back, the designated
Here's
hitter.
Colorado's DH, Sean Bouchard. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The pitch. Out to short. Correa. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Coors
Leading off
Field,
for the
John
Twins,
Sciambi with Chris Singleton,
shortstop,
and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Correa. Bubich back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And there's a strike. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Lee. Grounded out his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Walked his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
The first baseman, number 19,
Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Jelly preparing to come on if needed. Criswell also getting ready. Tied at 4.
Oh. 1-1.
To the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Moises Ballesteros. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That one missed. Just missed the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia drifts towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Twins 5 and the Rockies 4. Back here in Denver, bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So in now for Colorado, Drew Romo. He hit into a double play his first time up. Inside, just missed. Tovar leads off second with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
No strike.
Man at second. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This is Willie Castro, 1 for 2. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 7-5. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Brock Stewart.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Ian Happ digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the right-hander deals.
3 and 2.
And another ball. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and they get the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. He's already homered in this game. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Correa whips it to first. Now 2 out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz.
2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two down, nobody on. To third, makes the sliding stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now 7-5. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin. As the lefty gets to work, there's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one missing low. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-7. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kris Bubic won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Sean Shelley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, James Outman. That's inside, and it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's hard hit on the line. Jones snags it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 4,
And here comes Carlos Correa. Correa measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that's outside. Base is empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The second baseman, Brooks.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-1. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Matt Chapman. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. Chisholm has this one sized up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the Twins get a 3-run shot, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Luis Garcia. And a pitch. And he takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Alcala, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the first baseman. And that one fouled off. The Rockies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, out towards left center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Now here is Sean Bouchard. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swings and misses.
1 ball, 1
And the
strike.
count even at 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies is Zeke. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Romo. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Very high with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 now. That's inside. Willie Castro would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in, fires it to the plate, save, and it's 9-8.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Top of the zone for a called strike. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 9 and the Twins 8. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 56.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Twins.
And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
The wind and the pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering misses down and away. Moises Ballesteros in the on-deck circle for the Twins. "3-1 is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ballesteros in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the center fielder, Austin Martin. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. The pitch. out in front and foul to the left side. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Mike Baumann.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Austin Hayes, the next Twin up to hit. And a foul ball. Two outs. Off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On his way over, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rockies 9 and the Twins 8. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Topa.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, one-run game, Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball up the middle. Correa over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The third baseman, number 4, Royce.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Garcia.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Carl Edwards Jr., the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One away with a runner at third. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next is the speedy first baseman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rocks with a run-scoring double. And it's now a 10-8 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Outman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
One down. Now Correa up to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, and they got him.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. It's 10-9. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So 2 down. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit. That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. And it's even up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. And the back and forth continues. It's 10-9 now. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jorge Alcala.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Sean Bouchard now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The line to kick the pitch. That one in there across the letters.
Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And there's a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Drew
Romo digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Twins 9. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cionel Perez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he deals. Chapman in the box now, takes strike one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Lucas Gilbert getting loose out there. And a good eye there. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the lefty. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that's a big moment in this game. It puts the tying run on base, and now we're going to see how he responds out there on the mound.
Kirilloff in the box now, takes strike one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. This one high in the air to left center. Trying to track this one down. And it one-hops the wall. Chapman headed home. He'll score, and they've tied it. 10-10.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And that one fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Byers to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. They lead it in the eighth.
Big RBI for him right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lucas Gilbert gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. Inside, just missed.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny score. Oh, great stop. Steps in the bag for one. Relay to first, double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
Austin Hayes, the next Twin up to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Gilbreth, 31 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Twins 11 and the Rockies 10. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Giovanni Moran.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So the lineup flips over. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That clips a corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Stepping in, Happ. And delivers outside. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Comes up empty. That's down and in.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they remain on the short end of an 11-10 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Royce Lewis. Gilbreth back to work. That one way outside. And that is ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Into the bleachers and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 12-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
James Outman, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on
Up
time
next
and
for
fluid in
Minnesota.
that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on.
Jeff Criswell comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So man aboard. Carlos Correa digs in now. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike. Nope,
Wouldn't
that's
chase
fine.
that time. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. This one in the air, center field. Under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Man at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Lee. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. And downstairs, activity in the bullpen. Victor Morales, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two down, nobody on. Got it. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging in for the Rockies.
The center fielder, Jazz.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Duran, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. Duran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2-0.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, number 83. First pitch just misses. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Duran is just 1 strike away. Ripped on a line. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins slug their way to a win in this one.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 12-10 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.